Hey everybody, Greg Denny. I've had the wonderful privilege of traveling quite a bit around the world. There's still a ton I'm going to see and do. But I've met so many wonderful people, and I've done life coaching and mentoring. I do a lot of educational mentoring, love it, and helping people become their best and reach their full potential. And I believe in the goodness of mankind, and I believe people are awesome. I believe you're awesome, and you have a lot of greatness in you. What I've noticed over the years of study and research and observation is that a lot of people, they struggle with their real identity of who they really are. And so I wanted to talk to you about that and ask, if you were to strip away, titles and certificates, degrees, diplomas, positions, your job, your things, your stuff, your house, your neighborhood, your status, right? Your Facebook account, your number of Twitter followers, all of those things. If you stripped all that away, even, your acclaim, your talent or skills or ability, if you stripped all that away and you're just you, how do you feel? How are you comfortable? I mean, you're almost like naked, right? You strip everything else away and you're just you. How do you feel? Are you comfortable with yourself? Or have you been too attached to your stuff and your things and your positions and titles and labels and this identity you created? There was a supermodel who gave a TED Talk, and she said, if you want to find a room of insecure people, find a room full of models. And you're like, wow, it's interesting. Here, there's these beautiful women, and yet they're insecure. They attach so much of their identity to their appearance. And there's a huge problem in our day with narcissism. This excessive obsession with yourself and your appearance. And that goes with praise and honor and titles, and we get so caught up in worrying about what others think of us or placing our value as a person, as a human being, in these external things. Pretty interesting, isn't it? And I've been in places where, remote villages in Peru or in Guatemala or in India, where the most famous person in the stage, everybody knows that person. They could roll in there and not a soul would know who they are or what they do, and you would be treated just like another human being. And I love that idea. And think about it. If you were transplanted from your whole world, if they just took you and put you in a place where nobody knows who you are, they don't know your skills or ability or all the status you have, it was all stripped away, could you be comfortable there just as a human being? I want you to think about that. And I challenge you to begin removing your value, detaching rather, your value and your identity as a person from all those things. You're great. Okay, you have awesomeness and greatness in you. You have wonderful potential and huge value, detached, separate from all of those things. You have greatness. And I want you to start focusing on that and working on that, just being you. And removing all the attention and the value and the obsession you put on all those outside things, all the shallow, superficial things. So my invitation and my challenge to you today is to become very comfortable with who you are. Just being you. Just disconnected, living independent of the opinions of others, and independent of your stuff and your things and your titles and positions and all the stuff the world tries to make you put value on, or try to attach to your own value and say, no, I'm valuable as a human being. And if right now you're uncomfortable with just being you, work on that. Become your very best you. Become a sincere, authentic, wonderful human being. Isn't that exciting? Isn't that amazing? This quest to become a superb human being. And that's it. Not, I want to be the great this or have this position or that title. I want to impress people. No, I'm just going to be an awesome person, right? And that's my challenge. So, sign up for on my list for gregdenning.com, and I'm going to send out trainings and videos, updates about how to live at that level. The authentic, pure level, living a life that you love, being your very best self. And be sure to subscribe to this channel if you haven't already for more videos on creating the life you want to live and maximizing your full potential to reach your awesomeness. Reach upward.